Live from clickorlando.com and WKMG, we're getting results in your neighborhood now at 6 p.m.
Now at 6, a grand jury is calling on changes to a local sheriff's office for shooting and killing a 21-year-old they accused of shoplifting at a Target.
First, though, we're staying on top of the search for the missing 13-year-old girl. Her mom's boyfriend was the last person to see her, and now he is facing charges. This is News 6 at 6. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
And I'm Matt Austin. Investigators say Stefan Stearns dropped Madeline Soto off Monday morning near Hunters Creek Middle School at a church parking lot. When her mom went to pick her up after school, she wasn't there, though. News 6's Troy Campbell joins us now live from the Orange County Sheriff's Office headquarters. Troy, where are deputies at in this search?
Well, right now, investigators say that the boyfriend of the little girl's mother is the prime suspect in her disappearance. As investigators frantically search for the 13-year-old, Stearns, he sits in an Orange County jail cell. And today, he refused to go before a judge when an Orange County judge read his charges of assaulting a child. Orange County Sheriff John Mina said Stearns told detectives that he dropped Madeline off near Hunters Creek Middle School Monday morning, but there's still no evidence that ever happened. The girl has been missing ever since. During the investigation, Stearns told detectives he accidentally did a factory reset on his phone. On the same day, the girl disappeared. Sheriff Mina says a digital forensic search showed he deleted graphic images of him sexually assaulting a child in the home where little Madeline lives. Investigators say that they are frantically working around the clock to locate her. Stearns does remain in jail without bond on those charges. And of course, investigators, they are continuing to search different areas. Yesterday around this time, we are at Osprey Park, about 2 miles from her middle school. So, of course, we will continue to follow leads on her location and bring you updates. Live in Orlando, Troy Campbell, Getting Results, News 6.
So tonight, we're learning more about Stearns, the man police call the prime suspect in Madeline Soto's disappearance. Like we mentioned earlier, he's Madeline's mom's boyfriend.
News 6 investigator Mike DeForest has been digging into Stearns' past. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about what you're learning.
As far as I can tell, Stefan Stearns has no prior criminal record. A few years ago, he worked in real estate. We don't know what he's been doing more recently or how long he's been dating Madeline Soto's mother. Now, authorities arrested Stearns last night on charges of sexual battery and possessing child pornography. The identity of the sexual battery victim has not been disclosed, which is common practice. Detectives say they found the child pornography on Stearns' cell phone after he voluntarily handed it over to detectives. Now, it's unclear if Stearns himself might also appear in those images, since much of the arrest report is blacked out, but the report suggests that those images may be the evidence of that sexual battery. Now, Stearns reportedly told investigators he dropped Soto off at a church less than a quarter mile from Hunters Creek Middle School, where she attends. Now, we're told it's not unusual for parents to drop their middle schoolers off at that church, but what is unusual, according to investigators, is that Soto was dropped off at the church and then did not stay in communication with family and friends. Authorities say she never made it to school. Now, here's some video of Stearns after his arrest last night. As Troy was just mentioning, investigators say that they have obtained data from a license plate reader that places Stearns' vehicle at some undisclosed location. Now, since that location is also blacked out in the report, we do not know if it corroborates or contradicts the story that Stearns told police. Now, according to the arrest report, Stearns did do that factory reset on his cell phone yesterday, which is the day that Soto disappeared. And again, he reportedly told police that he did it by accident. It's unclear if any important information was lost. Ginger?
Mike, thank you. Again, deputies are still searching for Madeline Soto. Share this story with your family and friends and help get the word out. You can find it on the homepage of clickorlando.com. And you can also get any breaking updates on the search for Madeline sent straight to your smartphone with the News 6 app. Search WKMG in your app store.
Well, deputies just arrested a suspect in a shootout that killed a 21-year-old and hurt 6 others. This happened late last night in the area of Iron Wedge Drive and South Lake Orlando Parkway. It's right off John Young Parkway. Orlando police say James William III died right there at the scene. And a little more than an hour ago, deputies named 30-year-old Wayne Grant Jr. as the suspect. He's now charged with aggravated battery with a gun. 6 people hurt are expected to recover. Police say earlier Earlier on in the day in that same area, there was a fight between two groups about a car not being returned. One person apparently wanted to press charges, but police never found the suspect at the time. Neighbors say they've never seen anything like this in their community.
Life is too short now, man, you know, for something like this. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it could be another reasonable thing they can work out. You know what I'm saying? If kill a life over that.
Police are asking anybody with info to call Crime Line at 800-423-TIPS.
A grand jury is recommending changes at a local sheriff's office. In 2022, Osceola County deputies killed a 20-year-old who they say was shoplifting at a Target. The grand jury calls what happened that day problematic, impulsive, and ill-planned. News 6's Emily McLeod tells us what's next for the sheriff's office, and she's hearing from the young man's family. A reminder, Daytona Beach Bike Week starts tomorrow, and leaders say the event draws in around 500 to 600,000 people. Transportation leaders are launching a campaign to make sure everyone stays safe on the road. Last year, they say Bike Week saw 31 serious injuries and 4 deaths. Through the Ride Smart to Daytona campaign, they will encourage safe driving with education, enforcement, and community engagement. Bike Week starts, the events start as early as 9 tomorrow morning.
Well, the Orlando Magic are hoping for another big win.
Sports director Jamie Say tells us what it will mean for the season if they win tonight's game. That's coming up.
First, though, you've heard us talking about this. We're hitting the road, heading to East Orange County. We asked you to tell us what you want us to report on, and you didn't hold back. Investigator Lewis Bolden takes a look at what's next for this abandoned mobile home park. Many are worried about it. You're watching News 6 at 6, getting results for Ocoee, Longwood, and all of Central Florida. We'll be right back.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Advent Health, helping the communities we serve to feel whole.
What is happening?
We're packing up and taking our newscast on the road.
Oh, that's happening now?
Now, so let's go.
Every month, we're going to be broadcasting live from a different community.
Because we want to speak with you, hear about the things that concern you most.
It's time you create the roadmap for our newscast. See what I did there?
WKMG hits the road live. Are we coming to your neighborhood?
To find out, go to clickorlando.com/hitstheroad now.
See you soon. Stream News 6 whenever you want. Watch news, weather, and special investigations on your time. You can even tune in to your favorite News 6 podcast. Download News 6 Plus to your smart TV now.
Live with Matt Austin, Ginger Gadsden. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells. Sports with Sports Director Jamie Say. Special reports from the investigators. And protecting our community with Eric Von Anken. You're watching WKMG, getting results at 6 p.m.
Well, we asked what you would like to focus on for us when we report in the 32825 zip code, and man, you answered.
And we appreciate it. A lot of people have concerns about the now abandoned Lake Downey Mobile Home Park. Investigator Lewis Bolden found there are potential plans in the works, but the timeline is still unclear. Lewis.
Well, Ginger and Matt, this started with a message that came into our In Your Neighborhood portal saying the condition of the now abandoned Downey Park Mobile Home Park is an embarrassment to the 32825 community and to the county. All of the tenants were evicted from the mobile home park last summer because the owner is trying to sell the property. And this is what's left behind. An area that was once plagued with problems is now a community eyesore, according to some. People in this area want to know if there is a plan for the property, and we found out. And we want to know what you think about the proposal. So scan the QR code, email me, and let me know. A county spokesperson says the timeline is hard to nail down. It depends on the review process. Then there would be a public hearing and a final vote from county commissioners. Also, a county spokesperson says it is the property owner's responsibility to pull the permit to demolish and remove the mobile homes. Now, there are pending code violations that will go before the Code Enforcement Board in March. So you guys, of course, we will be following that.
That is not something you expect to see in America. You know?
It does not look like Orlando at all as we know it.
The other people on the other side of that fence have so much pride in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
You don't want that, because it's just bad. And you wonder where the people who lived in the mobile home parks, Where did they
Where
go?
are they now?
You know, that's what she was saying. That she was saying that they were lower income people, and so it would be nice if this apartment complex is, you know,
Accommodate.
right.
Yeah. All right,
my
Louis
gosh.
Bolden.
Great
Thank
job,
you very
Louis.
much.
All right, thank
Thanks,
you. And remember, next Wednesday, we are taking our newscast to the clubhouse at Rio Pinar Golf. That's in East Orange County. Stop by anytime between 4 and 7 p.m. to meet the anchors and share your stories with our investigators like Louis Bolden. Again, we'll see you Wednesday, March 6th.
All right, let's get a look at that weather. We saw some changes in the weather department today, Tom.
Oh, yeah, man. The cold front came in, didn't cool us off too much, but it did bring in the cloud cover, and it's brought in some moisture. Take a look at this. Here's the last hour. See these heavy scattered showers just off the coast? That's some appreciable rain coming down out there in the open water of the Atlantic. Once it comes onshore, kind of falls apart. It loses its mojo, but some of the light scattered showers have made it all the way to 1792, just outside of DeLand, Orange City, and Deltona. Early this morning, and by early I mean, 9 a.m. early. I don't mean 5 a.m. early. I mean 9 o'clock in the morning. I was out walking the dog, and it was sprinkling even as far over as Orange County. Now, weather headlines for tonight, obviously cloudy, a few showers are out there. Tomorrow, breezy with a few more showers possible, and then the weekend, the front that is stalled continues to increase our rain chances as more and more moisture continues to flow along that frontal boundary. The overnight low this morning was 61, way above the norm. And even with all the cloud cover and the light rain coming down, the fog, we made it back to a high of 79 in Orlando, 2 degrees above the norm. So for a front, all is good. Light Orlando camera, 69 degrees at news time. Here's Mount Dora. Traffic's good. Everybody's happy. 71 degrees, wind from the north at 10. Launch Credit Union camera at the port, 71 degrees, wind from the north there. Also at 10 miles per hour. Up north here from Gainesville to Ocala into the villages, temps are in the 60s, 70 in Kissimmee, and 71 right now in Melbourne. Lows tonight, 50s and 60s in Orlando, 63. Here's tomorrow.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency? You ought to call Strata.
High tomorrow, low 80s, rain chance 20%. Check out the week ahead. We stay really warm, but scattered showers are on tap just about every day. Justin.
I'm Justin Wormuth. Tonight online on News 6 at 6:30, when we hit the road for zip code 32825, we expected to find Valencia College, neighborhoods, some shops. We weren't expecting the horses.
They'll be like, oh my God, I never knew this was back here. It's so beautiful. It's extremely different from the beach or the amusement parks, which we're pretty much known for.
There's also diversity inside zip code 32825, and I'm told there are margaritas you don't want to miss. Our insider guide coming up at 6:30. Plus, tastes like chicken, or does it? One of the top trending stories online where you can try eating gator meat for yourself and why you might want to. Stream it live at 6:30 on clickorlando.com, YouTube, and the free News 6 Plus Smart TV app. Matt.
Wash it down with a margarita?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gator meat could be pretty good. Jamie Say joins us now, our sports director. You're talking Orlando Magic and the Pride.
Yeah, the Magic are going for a milestone win tonight while it was media day for Central Florida's pro women's soccer team, the Orlando Pride. That's all on the way. But as we go to break, the all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball, Caitlin Clark, says she's going pro. She's going to enter the WNBA draft after this season ends at Iowa for going a 5th year with the Hawkeyes. She's going to be the #1 pick. Of course. We'll be right back.
The News 6 Prep Player of the Week is brought to you by Sonic. This is how we Sonic. No matter what's happening where you live, trust Sky 6 to get you the bigger picture. Exclusively sponsored by attorney Dan Newland.
Next DT, Traders host Alan Cumming on a Romeo and Michelle return.
I'm excited about it.
Plus, on set with the new lady of late night.
This is some Eras tour, right?
Next DT.
Tonight at 7 on News 6.
Welcome back to News 6. This has definitely been a leap year for the Orlando Magic. Tonight, they're going for their 34th victory. If they get it, they'll equal their win total from last season, and they've got 22 more games to go. The Magic take on the Utah Jazz at 7 at the Kia Center. All right, you got to shoot the ball.
That's a grown man.
Yeah. No, it's a really
he's
mature
in high school?
attitude. Yeah, he's a star in high school.
That's amazing. All right.
That's what they look like now, Matt.
I'm feeling inadequate. All right, Jamie Say, thank you. You can catch more local news on the News 6 Plus Smart TV app next.
And we will see you online at 6:30.
Breaking news. traffic. When you need to know what's going on in your neighborhood, trust Sky 6 to get the bigger picture. Exclusively sponsored by attorney Dan Newland.